One out, bases empty. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. That's to third, and foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike three. Two outs, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Merrill, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, a former first-round pick in 2021.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Merrill tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bottom of the first. Stepping in, Trent Grisham. In the dirt, ball one. And another ball. And that is downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Struck him out looking. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes Bellinger. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly ball. He made him pay for that one, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Swing and a miss. Cease with the strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. Max Fried will go to work. And Manny gets a piece. Out to short. Over to Goldie. One up, one down. It's Xander Bogaerts now. And that misses. Ball 1. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. 1 out, runner at second. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Bogaerts, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hit in the air out to center field. Grisham settles under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. Not in time. He's safe as they score a pair on the play. Now batting Tyler Wade. Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. And now two aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now it's Elias Diaz. First and second, two down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Maximus notches the K. Back in New York, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Ground ball right side. Fires to first in time. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Slice to right, and that'll do it. Top half of the third inning, stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. Top half of the third inning.
Yo.
Swing and pop up in foul ground. Chisholm on the move towards the line.
Yo.
Reaches for it, but it's foul.
No, that's me. Wait, can you hear Trent though?
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis
Hell no.
Jr. Swinging a foul out of play.
Yeah.
In the air. Judge really on his horse for this one. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And now
No.
center fielder Jackson Merrill. Late swing, foul to the left.
I got a ball, one strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
All right, I'm turning my voice back off. Fuck all that.
That location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fuck you, stream.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. Here's Manny Machado. Grounded out his first time up. That
Ball
misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and 1-1.
1 strike.
Way high.
Ball.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. As we go to the last of the third, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Cease back to work. And that one
Ball
upstairs,
1, no
ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, he
1-1.
really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering
that's too high.
upstairs. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Wells on at first, nobody out. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Around third. He'll score and they tie it.
Charlie gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
1 away. Here is Aaron Judge.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hammer, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Bellinger at the plate and takes high there. Up and
That's ball
in,
2.
and the count is 2-0.
2 ball, no strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And a foul ball. The other
That ball's
way,
foul.
and foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Bogarts handles the chance. Zips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's Stanton now. First
Ball
pitch
1, no
is
strike.
in the dirt. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of the third. And that
2-0.
skips in the dirt.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Hey, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Back for more from the Bronx as we go to the top of the 4th. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bogaerts, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Aruba. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham sprinting for this one. And it's caught for the out. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through that one for strike 2. Yankees up by 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. In the air, left field, down the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Lays out and makes the play. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Smoked on the ground to second. Gets it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here is Tyler Wade. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That one misses. Ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Wade checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around. Rule the swing. Here's Elias Diaz. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball. And that one is inside. The Padres trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Shoots a line drive single into right center. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
In the air, left field, down the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2. Gets the outside corner with that one. Diaz off of first with 2 away. Swung on, belted. Judge going back. Forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Now an 0-2 from Fried. And there's a ball. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. On a bounce right side, LeMahieu tosses to first. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's a foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Puts it away for the out. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And he swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And ball 1 to LeMahieu. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Pitch in the dirt. 1-0. Just missed. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That missed by a lot. 3-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now the count is even. That's down and in.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Bellinger up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. That's a laser base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Here comes the judge around third. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores. Not in time. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5. Base is empty with 2 away. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch. pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by. Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
That's hard hit on the line. Tatis makes the play, and that ends the inning. Top 6. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Free back to work. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Here's Bogaerts now.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that gets down for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. Freed out of the stretch, fires. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And he's back into third ahead of the throw. So they're at the corners now. And here is Tyler Wade. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Now both runners break early. Now they've got him in a rundown. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Merrill makes the grab, and there's one down. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one out to right. Tatis. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells digs in now. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Wade. That one the other way. And that's down, a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Elias Diaz, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Williams, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. 0 for 3 in this one. Little chopper rolls foul. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Tatis now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. The run scores from third. It's 7-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Merrill stands in now and watches strike 1. Tatis runs. That's out to center field. Grisham trying to get there. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. That one fouled off. The pitch to LeMahieu. Right side, hard hit. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. Strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge really on his horse for this one. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts. To third. Jazz tosses to first. Bogaerts retired. 2 down, bases empty. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. And a big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Now 1-1. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Fouled off left side. Sheets off of first with 2 away. In the air, left field. Bellinger gets under it, makes the grab, and that is that. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that's outside. Fastball almost got him there.
Two balls, two strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Stanton in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ball one there.
Ball one. Two balls, one strike.
And now it's even up. Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses the zone, and the count's full. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here is Goldschmidt. Machado in plenty of time to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This to third. Handles, throws to first. That is the inning. Back here in New York, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now Tyler Wade. Williams back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Elias Diaz. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bellinger brings it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. That one is hammered right field. He makes the grab, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
And it may be a long shot.
Runner on the go. This one in the air right field. Automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Run comes in from second, and they trail by 1.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And that is out of play. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. On the ground to the left, Volpe. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Bottom of the ninth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him. One gone here. Austin Wells will hit next. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. On the ground, right side. Cronenworth throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Here's DJ LeMahieu.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Merrill under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now in the Bronx. Now it's the DH, Gavin Sheets. Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it on his own. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Digging in, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's under it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Tyler Wade, the next up for the Padres. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. He is safe.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Line drive, and it's into the gap. And now first and second with 2 outs. In there safely.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel.
The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. Back in New York. Now here's Trent Grisham. And a sac bunt here. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. It's Aaron Judge now. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
So the tying run at second. That one not close. And the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And misses inside. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Here's Cody Bellinger trying to deliver as the hero. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that's in the dirt. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that gets down into the gap. LeMahieu touches the dish. And again, we are tied.
Good couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back in the Bronx. We go to the 11th. Now the number 2 hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch misses. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
2-2 now.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Got him swinging. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Merrill, the next to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs.
Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. And the throw, he's out at third. 2 down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. Popped up. Volpe. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Known for his late inning heroics. Squirts away a little bit. But no advance. That's ball 1. He's trying for third. And that's ripped for a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. High fly ball down the left field line. Out of here. And that ends the game. Wow. He circles the bases, and the Yankees walk it off in the 11th.
Extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And your final 11.
Like you only
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Rodon.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now here is Trent Grisham. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And towing the slab, Shota Imanaga.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go now, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Top of the zone for a strike, and we are underway. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. In the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Paul Goldschmidt now. And ball one. Goldie getting to start at first. A member of the 2,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Right through there for a strike.
Man at first, one away. On the ground. Oh, great stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. There goes the runner. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Throws it away. Kicks and deals. Up the middle, Swanson. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That one ripped. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Pitch misses there. Ball one.
Ball inside.
Tucker, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham trying to get there. Makes the grab, 2 down. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. And that one popped in the air, left field. Bellinger. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Shota back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. So up next, Austin Wells.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And a swing and a miss.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. 2 outs, base is empty. Line to left. Happ pulls it down, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Fastball for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting six, the second baseman.
Here's Nico Horner. Volpe. Off balance speed, there's one. On to Goldschmidt. That's two. So digging in, Michael Busch. Left field. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Grisham sprinting for this one. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Trent Grisham. Swings through that one for strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Busch takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That's off the mark. 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the rookie third baseman, Matt Shaw. And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Judge takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Fly ball down the line. Bellinger. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And there's a ball. That one missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Pop up here, third base side. Chisholm sizes this one up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Giancarlo Stanton. Swinging a foul straight back. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 35 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. On the ground to third. No play. That's an infield single. So a man at first. Goldie steps into the box. Foul ball there. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
This one popped up. Swanson makes the catch for the second out. And now Anthony Volpe fly to left his first time. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom 4, now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Fouled off. He was late. Chisholm fires across the diamond, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Fly to left his first time. Way high there. 1-0. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. One down. Ian Happ getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Misses off the plate. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Full extension, makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Nico Horner will come up to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That's in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. So runner at second, 2 down. Bush now at the plate. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He's got it. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Austin Wells. Shota back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Up the middle. No throw. He's safe at first.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky. But he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Runners on the move. Pitch misses. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. Outside low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
That clips the corner. Just missed.
What's good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So bases all loaded up. Here comes Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Save! And here comes Bellinger. Golden opportunity right here. Up and in, and that is ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Base is loaded now with still nobody out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Yankees up by 3. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Shaw to Horner at second for 1, and a run scores on the double play. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 2 in this one. Out to center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly. Max Fried will go to work. And he hits a ground ball right side. LeMahieu gets it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. That's to third. Zips it across. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So 2 down now, and here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Scoops it up barehanded. It's there, and that's a great play. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
To second, and he's out. Now here is Anthony Volpe. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. And foul ball. On the ground to third. Slinging it to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Austin Wells will hit next. 1 for 2. Swanson. And makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Now a fly ball to right center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's already homered here in this one. Out towards right center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.